Hey, what's up, Jeff? So, as Wendy told you over the phone, we are working with remodel and redesign companies all over the country, and we were actually doing some research in your specific area in Georgia when we came across your listing in Angie's List, and then I went and I checked out your website. Now, we are based in Charlotte, North Carolina, and we are doing this customized video about how you can beat out your competition online and get new customers. And since I don't want to waste any more of your time or mine, if by the end of this video you like what you've heard and you'd like to know about more about how we can help you out to bring in new customers, and please give me a call. If not, no big deal. Still feel free to take these tips and use them that I've given you today and just see how they work out for you. So let's go ahead and get started. The three different topics I'm going to cover have to do with content, citations, and backlinks. And I'm going to explain a little bit in more detail what those are as we go along. Now, content is everything here on your front page, and that includes words, it includes pictures, even what the pictures are saved as. Google, they like to see around 1,000 to 1,500 words of content on your front page. That's kind of a standard baseline that they have, and they like to see that because that's a plenty of space for you to clearly let your potential clients know what it is you do, what type of services you offer. A second reason, and probably most important reason that content is important, is because of something called keywords. That 1,000 to 1,500 words of content allows for you to fit in plenty of keywords and key phrases that potential clients are using when searching in Google for the type of businesses and the type of services that you have to offer. Now, we want to go for high volume search terms. And what I mean by that is search terms that the majority of people are using when searching for this type of business or kitchen remodels or basement finishing in Georgia or whatever term, right? And actually at the end of this video, I'm going to show you a couple key terms that you can actually start just using in your content to pull in more clients. Now, I'm going to be real with you. When content is done well, and a lot of people don't realize how important it is. When content is done well, it really sets your website up to be more of a magnet that pulls in clients. And that saves you time and energy from having to always go out and expend a lot of energy to go and get those clients. Instead, your website is set up to pull in clients, right? I like to do a little bit of compare and contrast. I'm not sure if you have heard of pen carpentry or not, but they are also in the Georgia area. They do a lot of the same work that you guys do, and I wanted to see where their content was because they're currently ranking higher than you guys online. And so I figured we would start with content and kind of pull the hood up, right? And just kind of look underneath the car and see what's going on. You guys currently have 357 words of content on your front page. I just scanned the front of your website, put it into wordcounter.net. It's a free tool online anyone can use. I did the same thing for pen carpentry, and I can see they have 982 words. So they currently do have more content. So one of the things you can do practically is go for 15 and proactively go for 1,500 words of content, capitalize on key terms, and like I said, it'll set your website up as a magnet and begin beating these guys out in content. It really is that simple. Second thing I want to talk about is something called citations. Now, for here, I went into Google and I put in kitchen remodel Lawrenceville, Georgia, right? And this is just to use as an example. But a citation is your business information, business name, address and phone number, and business hours listed in an online directory. So all your business information listed accurately in an online directory. So Google is a directory, Yellow Pages is a directory, Yelp is a directory, and there's so many other directories online. Here's why citations are extremely important. The more citations you have, the higher up in this Google Map pack you will appear. And this is extremely important because these are the first businesses that potential clients see. So one of the tools we use for this is actually called White Spark. I like White Spark. It helps me to see specifically what citations you guys have and compare that to your competition, right? And so I put your business information in here, and I could see that you guys currently have 24 citation sources, right? Which is actually pretty good. These guys, Pen Carpentry, however, they have 39 citation sources. And so we would just say, okay, in order to beat out our competition, we would need to get 39 citations and more. I love this tool as well because I can use these drop downs and see specifically where those citations are. I'm going to be real honest with you. Citations are super easy to get, not hard at all, and it's very doable. So this would be extremely easy, even though you guys have 24 and they have 39, you're right on their heels, and it is not hard to beat them out at all in citations, right? Third and final thing I want to cover before I show you a couple keywords is something called backlinks. Now for this, I use a tool called Ahrefs. There's another tool out there that's very similar called SEMrush. There's another one called Majestic. Out of these tools though, I like Ahrefs the best because it is as close to Google Analytics as possible. I don't like to take shots in the dark with this type of thing. I like to be very accurate and precise and really be able to hit the target we're aiming at when we're talking about outranking our competition, right? Now, a backlink is an authoritative website platform. It can even be a blog. They've got high authority in Google and they're linking up with your website and they're sharing their authority with you. And because they're sharing their authority with you, your authority in Google is going up. Now, when I say authority, I just mean trust, right? So I can see right here, you've got 11 referring domains giving you 86 backlinks. Unfortunately, not all backlinks are created equal. And so even though you've got some backlinks, it's currently not building any trust with Google. Now, I can click on these specific backlinks and tell you why. I'll be really honest with you. A lot of these backlinks that you're getting don't have a lot of authority and trust with Google. And so they're not able to share something that they don't have, right? So we're going to look over here at Pen Carpentry really quick. I can see they are building trust with Google because they've got 15 referring domains giving them 28 backlinks, and those backlinks are beginning to build trust with Google. Now I want to come over here and click on their keywords, right? This is very important. When I talked about your content earlier, here's a term right at the top that you guys can use. They're getting about 80 search volume per month, and this term is general contractor in Lawrenceville, Georgia. It's a 0 keyword difficulty, which means it is not at all hard to rank for this word. So what I would do if I were you, just practically and easily, is take this term, optimize on it in your content, and begin to bring in a lot of this search volume to your website to convert into clients, right? Very doable, very easy. So yeah. Thank you so much, Jeff, for your time. I hope this information has been insightful and helpful for you. Thank you for taking a look at it, and we look forward to talking to you soon.